Eden.
Hi. Cruz will be back in a minute. He's probably still down at records.
You two working on a case?
Yeah.
Tom Fellows?
Yeah, we got a theory. Somebody's putting some crystal methamphetamine out on the streets for free. Just to get people hooked, and I think that's what Tom was on to.
So you're pulling up names of big dealers with big drug connections?
Well, anybody that was arrested in the last 5 years for narcotics, and then once we narrow that down, we'll...
What?
Are you asking me this as Cruz's wife or as a reporter?
Now there's a question.
If I were here as a reporter, I would have shut up and listened.
The perfect answer.
It's true.
Love of my life, and all the years I've known you, you have never shut up and listened.
You know, I am going to be charitable enough to have ignored that last comment. I left the office at approximately 6:30. My official capacity is now wife and mother. No discussions of cases or...
I just lost the whole file.
There's a flashlight in the second drawer. CW, what is this? We lose a big fuse? Okay, thanks. Blackout. Looks like it's citywide. All right. But please do let us know the minute you have an estimate. Thanks. Power company's still trying to trace the source of the problem.
I finally got through to the studio. Sam says it's definitely citywide.
They're firing out the backup generators in the basement. We're going to have at least minimum power for the whole building in 10 minutes.
Okay. Has anyone spoken with the mayor?
She's in Santa Fe. Asher's the acting mayor.
Is he in the building?
Yeah, no, he's in his office right now.
Okay. Well, the holding cells are okay for the time being, but the booking department is in chaos.
Okay, I'll see if they need me.
Thanks.
All right. Okay, thanks, Sam. I'll be right there.
You'll be right where?
He wants me to get Linda. We're going to go up in the KSB chopper and cover the story.
You're not going to be able to shoot a hell of a lot from the air.
You know, there's a lot of helipads with emergency landing lights, and we'll find places to set down.
Eden, I don't suppose I could dissuade you from this?
Sweetie, you have a lot to handle here.
All right, but you promised to be careful on Thursday night.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
You know, you look pretty handsome in this light.
You don't look so bad yourself. You sure you don't want to hang around and keep me company?
I have a blackout to cover.
I have a city to keep calm.
But is it all really so important that it ruin our evening?
Time will tell. You be careful.
Always.
Castillo? No, I want those people left on the street. Yeah, and patch me through to the district attorney's office, please. I'll hold.
Sam said I should meet you here. Yeah, hi. The helicopter's landing on the garage roof. I figure we'll take you in the hospital, one of the downtown hotels, the university. Sounds like a full night. Yeah, well, this doesn't happen every night. Who knows? If we can get this going for a month, we can avoid the Easter story. Come on.
We still have no word on what caused the blackout, and I'm afraid we have no estimate on when power may be restored.
Well, people here at the hotel are afraid to leave and afraid to stay. What are you advising them?
Well, the backup generator located in the basement has misfired. We're trying to fix that. We told all the diners up here that if they want to leave, they can go down the stairs 2 at a time. We have asked the hotel guests to please stay in their rooms and stay put until this is over.
What about the rest of the city?
Well, we have firefighters out with the police all over the city, but so far, at least, no major problems have developed.
Well, thank you very much. This is Eden Castillo reporting live from the top floor of the Capitol Hotel. Got it.
You okay?
Fine.
You sure? You don't look it.
Yeah, no, I'm fine. I think the helicopter ride and the pitch start just didn't sit too well with me.
You okay?
Yeah, really.
Well, I mean, if you're sure, are you sure?
I'm fine. We just got to get the story, right? So I'm going to go grab some shots. Well, we still got moonlight.
Okay, well, I'm going to call Sam and see if there's anything else he wants us to cover.
Okay.
Eden,
Yeah, Mark.
we've got an elevator stuck between floors.
Was there anybody on it?
Well, one of the waiters said that he saw your sister Kelly get on before the power went off.
Was she on by herself?
No, a man got on the elevator with her.
I mean, isn't there any way you can get to the elevator?
Your sister's going to be all right. She may be a little uncomfortable, but people do not suffocate on elevators.
Yeah, I know you're right.
One of my men is trying to find out which floors she's stuck between. I promise you, we'll make sure she's okay.
I know. I appreciate your help. I'm sorry.
No. Listen, I'm extremely grateful to you and your husband both for helping us when we were adopting Buck and little Hallie. Can't tell you how our lives have changed ever since they moved in with us.
No, I'm glad.
Well, I got a lot of footage of nothing but headlights and red lights on cop cars.
I'm going to go check on your sister.
Okay, yeah, thanks. Could you see anything else?
Huh?
From the roof, could you see anything else?
There's some trucks with floodlights down by the docks. Maybe it's power company.
Try calling the studio, but all the lines are jammed. Listen, why don't you try to call them again and see if there's anything else that... Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine. I'll go call him right now, okay? Oh, girl, you gotta get it together.
No incidents reported of violence or looting due to the blackout. People seem to be staying pretty calm.
Well, good, except it is early yet.
A lot of people are going out to the street, though. They're having parties. They've got lanterns, they got car radios for music, but it all seems to be pretty good natured. at
It'll
this
stay
point.
that way as long as we get the power on relatively soon.
Well, you know, the reports I got indicated that the first outage was down by the harbor. As a matter of fact, the first calls to come in were from the dock warehouses down there. Do you think that means anything?
Well, let's wait and see what the power company has to say about it.
Sorry to interrupt, Inspector.
What can I do for you, Nikki?
Boswell's going to be tied up downstairs in the booking room. He sent me up here to be assigned.
You can come with us. Michael and I are going to hit the streets in a few minutes.
All right, I'll get the car. Oh, Ethan, there are 16 reporters down there waiting for a statement.
Yeah, well, it was a great time for the mayor to choose to go to Santa Fe, wasn't it?
Well, I'd say you're having a hell of a first day on the force.
You know me. I've never been one to back down from a challenge.
Yeah. This is weird. Look at that. What do you make of this mess?
I don't know. Maybe an automatic shutdown at a power station or a truck hit a transformer somewhere. And one of the guys downstairs said the last blackout they had in New York was because a squirrel got in a transformer.
Yeah, it's interesting how delicate the balance of a city really is. You start messing with it, everything begins to topple.
Doesn't sound like anything's toppling yet.
Yeah, it's a party right now, but this goes on for a few more hours, and we'll all be reminded just how fragile Santa Barbara really is.
I get the feeling you're not just talking about this blackout.
Well, I'm thinking about this sudden flood of crystal meth. I wonder if the people responsible for it ever stop for a minute to think about the damage they do.
Cruz?
Yeah.
I just spoke to the chairman of the power company.
What did he say?
Ethan was right. It started at the dock, and he says that it's sabotage.
Thank God. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You were stuck in the elevator with him?
Yeah. Lucky girl, right, Eden?
Kelly. It's fine. Nothing happened.
See you around, Kelly.
Thank you for
getting us out of there and helping me up on that ladder.
Any gentleman would have done the same. So long, Eden.
What's going on here?
Well, the power went out.
Yeah, I know, but did you want to be stuck in an elevator with Craig Hunt?
What do you mean? Am I dating the guy? No.
No, I'm not saying that you're dating him. I'm just, I'm asking.
What? Do you think I can only be attracted to dangerous men like him or something?
Kelly, now listen.
Excuse me, Eden. I think you should come with me right away.
Look, I just need 2 minutes, okay?
Your camera woman has collapsed.
Oh, my God.
Is she all right?
No, she's not. She's really out of it. I think she's had some kind of a seizure. I'm going to get an ambulance for her right away.
Hurry up with that ambulance!
Couldn't it have been a workman who made a mistake and is afraid to admit it?
No way. Whoever hit that transformer wanted the lights out.
But maybe not the whole town.
What do you mean?
I just talked to a lineman. The guy's been with the company for 20 years. He figures that whoever messed with the transformer just wanted the dock area out.
And it was a coincidence that he knocked out half the whole county? That doesn't follow.
Yeah, no, they've been doing some work this week. They had to replace a transformer on the east side of town, so they had to transfer the load down through the dock area. Now, any other time, this would have only knocked out the harbor. And there's no way that an outside saboteur would have known that.
So we begin to narrow the motive.
Which doesn't mean that this wasn't a professional job.
But someone who wanted no lights on in the harbor tonight.
Right.
All right. Let's cordon off the whole area. Why don't you guys ask Boswell for a few more uniforms and go on down there and see if you can come up with something.
Right. Why would anybody want the lights out at a bunch of boatyards and old warehouses?
Maybe they were looking for an opportunity to get a boat in and out without attracting attention. Whatever the reason, I got a bad feeling about this. It was sabotage, it's not a question.
Yeah, but at this point, we don't have any leads as to why the power was hit.
No, we don't, but we're not ruling out anything.
Well, are you saying you've got a hunch?
A cop was murdered here last week under extremely unlikely circumstances. And until we can figure out why, anything and everything that comes through here is going to be evaluated for a possible connection.
We questioned everybody that we could find out of the dock who was there when the lights went out. We did find a fisherman who said he saw a light blue sedan tearing out of there just a couple minutes after the power went.
Did he get the license?
No, too dark to see the plates, he said.
How about the make?
An American Model 2 or 3 years old.
Well, that's not much, but make sure it gets out to the troops.
Okay, will do.
Mr. Tolman, it's about time.
I want to talk to Donnelly.
I'm here.
Thanks.
Come on in. What do you want to say?
Yeah, well, you know, I was just going to head home anyway. Just keep me informed.
Will do. Relax, huh? Can I get you a cup of coffee? Something?
No, I'm...
Have a seat. We were expecting you earlier.
I'm not trying to pull anything. I had trouble getting down here. Damn lights are out everywhere.
So, how'd it go today?
I went out on the streets, you know, like you told me to do.
Yeah.
I didn't ask any questions. You know, you don't ask questions because then people will know. But I found out anyway.
Wait, what did you find out?
I know. I know where the ice is coming from.
How do you feel? Dead. Where'd you get this? Why don't you just fire me now and get it over with? Linda, I'm not your boss. I'm your friend. And I want to know where you got this. You're the last person I wanted to know. I knew you'd never understand. You're right, I don't understand. I just couldn't take it anymore. All those 14-hour days on tape on car wrecks and drive-by shootings. How'd you get into drugs?
About 2 years ago, plane crashed in the mountains. I was doing camera for 6 hours on the site. I couldn't take it anymore.
You should have said so.
Said what? It's the job, and you know it.
You could have asked for help.
So easy for you to be so judgmental. They don't work you like they work me. I can't afford for you to have bags under your eyes. Did you tell the cops yet?
No. But I did tell the doctor so he'd know how to treat you. He said this wasn't the first case he'd seen.
Of course not.
Do you even know what it is that you're dealing with here?
Yeah, of course I do. Not that far gone. It used to be coke. This stuff is just a little stronger, you know? It lasts a lot longer.
This is not cocaine, Linda. This is crystal meth. It is deadly poison. Look at me. They said if you would have taken 1/10 more of a gram, you wouldn't be here. The police are trying to get a foothold on whoever it is that's distributing this stuff locally, and you have to tell me where you got this.
I can't.
Linda, look at me! You could have killed yourself tonight. There were other people, one of whom I knew, who died because of this stuff. And we have got to stop who is ever doing this. Now you tell me, where did you get this?
Somebody ID'd your car. The docs. After the blackout, what the hell is going on?
Oh, well, I was tired of that car anyway. I'll get rid of it permanently.
You're the one who caused the blackout, aren't you?
Yeah. Just get back to your police work. And, stop being afraid of the dark. Okay?
Out on the street, so they don't know much about the ice stuff, from what I could tell. But, like I said, I don't know those people. I only go there, when I can't find what I want on campus.
So what about on campus or wherever else it is that you and your nice friends hang out?
Well, it's a complete different story. Everybody's talking about it. They all want to try it, especially with midterms, finals, and all that kind of...
And you know where they can find it.
What? If anybody finds out I'm working with you guys,
Nobody, listen to me, nobody is going to find out.
Rob, where did you get the ice?
A woman. Country club site. They tell me her name is Jane.
I don't even know what her last name is. Eden, if you tell Cruz...
No, I am going to do something about this. I am not going to turn my back and pretend that this hasn't happened.
But do you think I'll ever touch the stuff again after tonight? I don't want to go to jail. Look, I'll get into a program. I mean, they got a really good one here at the hospital. I can kick it if you just give me a chance. Please. Please.
All right. If you mean it. If you go into a program, I won't tell the police anything.
And you?
I got a catch, Linda.
What?
I want you to call Jane. And I want you to make one more deal for some more ice.
Who's buying?
I am.